What is going on, everyone around the world? YouTube, IG, comic book community, pop culture. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm dressed for the occasion. I got flowers. It's all good. That's what I do. I tend to switch things up here and there, man. I don't like smashing coconuts on people's heads all the time. I like to take it easy. So I'm here hanging out right now with you guys around the world. Thank you all for hanging out on Coast to Coast Comics. Of course, the honor is mine to have my friend from the very beginning. As always, he is the dictionary. Whenever it comes to, you know, Hulk, so let's bring in the master right now.
Hey, what's going on, Rod? Good to see you.
Oh, just doing my thing, hanging out with you.
Yeah. Looking good with that shirt on, man. That's a nice one.
Well, this is how we do, man. I'm trying to fix everything right now. Boom, there we go. This is Coast to Coast Comics. Well, thank you, Jeff, for the compliment on the shirt.
Yeah, we got Mrs. Vanessa, Miss Jabroni Ocasio. She says hi, Rod. Thank you.
She's in the house. Thank you so much.
Yeah, always good to see you.
Before we jump into the chat, Jeffrey is happy because I know he's looking at his phone. And what is going on? The muscle right now. He is the muscle.
That toy.
Yeah. Whoa, John.
This toy, this is a Jeffrey original right here. This is a from Jeffrey original. I think it's the first toy that we ever got here at this house. Of course, it's got to be the Hulk.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got
the tank top, and he's got the muscles. So then we got together.
Sounds good.
We got John Comics for Kids in the house, man. Thank you, Johnny Boy, for hanging out. I'm sorry if you're getting new if I say Johnny Boy, but I call everyone boy. It's my thing. That's what I do, man.
Because we're your boys.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Thank you for hanging on the show. How's the family and the kids? How's everything going?
We're doing all right. We're surviving. I getting my COVID tests every couple of weeks. I'm doing okay. And today I'm cooking burgers on the grill, so I'm going to be running in and out, getting burgers going for dinner. And do a little flexing here.
Yeah. Always.
I'm curious. Actually, I really want to hear if Jeffrey got that Immortal She-Hulk later and hear how that went. See if that.
I did not get it.
Okay. I want to know when you read
it wasn't because I skipped it. I just made it to the shop today to get my books, and they definitely did not.
I want to see a Jeffrey Comic-Con edited review of Immortal She-Hulk. That's what I want to see.
Well, when I get it, I'll have to find it first.
These guns, Perry. Perry, do you know of a good veterinarian? Because these pythons are sick.
Oh man, yeah,
that's great. I love it.
Oh man,
Jeffrey, acknowledge the chat before we move forward right now.
Oh, well, that sounds good. K Titus, what's up, K Titus? If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check him out. I believe he's going to be getting a shout out on your show tomorrow as well. Rob Boswell, what is good? Good to see you, brother. Warlord, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Whack Comics, hello. Good to see you, brother. Ruben Guzman, what's going on? Cowabunga, brother. The Comic Collector, how are you doing tonight? Boxes of Comics, good to see you. Ben Compton, what's going on? Ben, Remy Q, good to see you, Remy. Grandmaster. We've got Mrs. Jabroni, good to see you. Adrian, Pan, awesome.
She said, I'm just here for the giveaway.
That's right. That's right. DJ Links, good to see you. Grandmaster. Oh, yeah. Honda Jabroni, what's up, brother? Perry, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 1-2 Comic Talk. Steve Whiting, Carla's sister Jabroni, Ocasio Lopez. Good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight.
You're pretty much familiar with the family, especially with Carla. We're not going to talk about that right now.
What?
So, man, read of the week, man. I came across the book, guys. You guys were just mentioning that a few seconds ago. Boom!
What happened?
The Immortal She-Hulk. I have to tell you guys, I don't do the best reviews, but I will have to tell you, I did not know a lot. I did not know a lot about the She-Hulk and how she became She-Hulk. And I figure out through this book where, Bruce Banner injected, like, pretty much,
She was like dying, right? Needed a blood transfusion.
yes, pretty much that's what it was. And throughout this book, there's 3 deaths that she's trying to, she trying to figure out what happened. She's trying to remembering. So that is pretty dope. I kind of see, that's my crafted review. Boom.
What? Well, I read a couple books. I only got three on my pull list. Justice League Dark, Venom 28, got Maestro #2. Those I got to read them all. Like the thing about each of these books is if you're not invested into the story, like they're probably not worth reading. Like if you just were like all of a sudden went and bought them randomly off the shelf, like you might just kind of be like, oh, okay.
Well, they're all like in the middle of a storyline.
Exactly. They're all right in the middle of a major story.
Like you could have started Venom like 2 issues ago, and I think you'd have been good.
You would have.
And then in Maestro, I mean, if you got issue 1, issue 2 is going to probably take right there, right?
Right, I agree. But if you were just to like say you randomly went into a comic book shop and you bought like Maestro issue #2 and read it, like have you read it? You get to the end of it and
I read issue 1, but not issue 2.
To get to the end of this is a cliffhanger. Like so you kind of be like, oh, well now if I want to be invested, I have to either get the next one or whatever. Sometimes, like for somebody just starting into comics, you want to get them kind of maybe like a one-shot story, something to get them going. Right. So like they're all good issues, but definitely would need to be invested into the story, I feel like, to get something out of it.
There were some cool reveals in that Venom, I'll tell you. That Venom had some great reveals. So if people are reading that Venom, if you've been specking reading that Venom.
Okay, so this one, you get to the end of the Maestro, and boom, it's a cliffhanger, it's done. But then they got a secondary story, like 3-page little tiny story in the back of it. And I'm not sure yet, but it might be interesting. Do you have this book?
I don't have issue 2, just issue 1.
Yeah, I don't want to give away any spoilers. And I don't think it's a first appearance of any character, but it might mean that it's leading to something major for that character, is what I should say.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, are you talking about a certain character when he goes down a certain tunnel and then we'll see a kid out there. So it's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, in the very end of it's over. It's got the 2 little girls out in like the wasteland, and they find an object in the ground.
Nice.
Yeah. No, but this one's got some major revelations in the end of it too.
Yeah,
like so,
for sure.
I'm not trying to give away any spoilers. If you've been reading Venom, it's one you probably definitely want to get caught up with, and same. Justice League, I like this. I really enjoy this series, and this is a good story. Like if you've been reading the series, this is a good one. Some things happen in it.
I'm pretty far behind on that Justice League Dark, but I enjoy it. I read the first 2 or 3 trades.
Yeah, they're still fighting the Upside Down, man. And this kind of cliffhangs off with them still in midst battle with the Upside Down, man. Some things go on. Some characters have been wounded. I don't know if it's potentially fatal or possibly fatal, but is it really fatal in any comic book series these days? Probably not. But it's good. It's going good. It's got the highs, the lows, the emotions that you want out of it, and it's been a series I really enjoyed.
Yeah, so I read the first 2 trades, and then they had that Wonder Woman Witching Hour trade.
Yeah.
I read all of that, and I really enjoyed all of it. That Upside Down man is creepy. That's the stuff of nightmares right there.
Yeah, no, I got that for sure from that Upside Down man. It's a weird character, and they've been battling him since like issue 5 or something of this series, 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
like
so.
from the beginning to now. I feel like that character's been coming in and out.
Yeah.
Is it still? Is it Tynan? Is he still writing? James Tynion Tynan?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he might be doing Wonder Woman. This doesn't have his name on it. It's got Nahul Plan.
You nailed that. That was amazing.
Can you Nahul Pan?
Is it the name? But is it V writing it? Is it V?
Maybe it could be. I'd have to open it back up and look. Let's see.
Usually the first name is the writer, isn't it? I can't remember. And I just see the letter V.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was a misprint. They accidentally put that on there. Writer Ram V. M. Man K. Nahopan artist. Jun Chung colorist. Yannick Paquette and Nathan Fairbairn cover.
I want to make you read the names of everybody on these things.
Man, it's hard, bro.
It's hard. I know it's hard. Names break all the rules. It's hard, man.
Right?
That's hilarious.
Yo, man, got plenty of people in the chat right now, Jeffrey. Acknowledge these guys, and then
I'm gonna go get my burgers going, but I'll be back in just a bit.
Bacon online.
Nice, man.
Yes.
That's John.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out John Cameron's Kids. Yo, every Saturday morning he does a great live show with the kids, McKee and Charlie. So check out his channel right now. You know, sub him up. It's easy, man. John Cameron's Kids. That's all you gotta do.
Vincent McLean, what's going on? Good to see him, my friend. Crazy guy comment, I'm too crazy. What is going on? Christopher Babcock, good to see you tonight. Keys to everything. How you doing today? Hack, what's going on, bro? Good to see you guys. Thank you all for joining us.
Cool. We're just here hanging out, and we're gonna talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's the way we do the show. And we got the main topic is: are you a villain or a hero? That is like the main topic we want to talk about tonight on the show. Are you a villain or you or a hero? So we're just leaving that right now, just sitting there for you guys to think about it. Think, community. Hero, villain. What side do you lean on? Think about it for 1 second. Think about it. That's a good question because, oh man, we get the pool list, but let's figure out.
Well, what do you think you would do?
Well, I'll be completely honest with you, Chad. I find myself in the direction of hero.
Yeah,
I find myself looking at like Batman, no powers. I have no powers, but I am a detective, and I want to figure out what the hell was going on, and that's where I see myself. How about you, sir?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of in that it's got to be the Hulk. It's like that, man. Like, I'd want to be that guy. Like, who? How could you not? Like, you're a hero, but yet you're still just like this, not like hero. You know, like movies aside, because the movies I'm not talking about any of the movie stuff. I wouldn't want to be like. I mean, Captain America's cool and all, but like, like he's a really, really, really good guy. I gotta have a little bit of nastiness to me. I gotta have that mean streak. I'm a good guy, but still, like, watch out. Like. I think is probably where I would lean. I like that. I want powers. Like, I'd want powers for sure. Like, abilities, things like that. But I definitely, I don't want to see anybody suffer or be in any bad situation. But I definitely want to be like a badass too.
It's a good question for the comic book community and a good discussion. We could talk about this. I feel comfortable if I drop the link and we can talk about, are you a villain or a hero? Let's talk about stuff like that. Johnny Boy is cooking some burgers, and I'm pretty sure he will jump on in a few seconds. So I will drop the link, guys.
Drop it like it's hot.
Jeffrey, when we drop the link, you gotta behave, man.
Yeah. Are you talking about me? Yeah, I tried.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine. All right, and damn, we didn't get to the full list. Want to knock out the full list right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We'll screen share right now. Before we talk about villains and heroes, myself and Jeffrey, we're going to look at what this week's comic books look like. And we're going to make it quick, man. It won't be that long.
I probably only got like one of them on there anyways.
I'm going to screen share this right now. Boom. Screen share. All right, ladies and gents, this is the comic books for this week. And all right, here it is, man. We got Image Comics. Are you picking up anything from Image?
I'm not sure. Is that all of them that are coming out?
For the most part, yes.
I think I'm getting Die. That's from Image, right? I don't know if it's coming out next week. I don't see it up there, but I think that's the only one. Yeah, that might be IDW.
Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Boy's jumping back on. So let's get John back on here right now.
What?
Well, we're talking about our pool list for this Wednesday. What do you think, John? What's on your list and everyone in the community?
Can't hear you, John.
Scroll down to Boom Studios because that's where it's at.
Oh, all right.
I don't think that is back this week. I think it's got another week maybe.
Yeah.
But Boom Studios issue 6 of Alienated, the final issue of Alienated. That's gonna be the first thing I read. No question.
There it is.
There it is, Alienated, right there. First one on the left, the pink cover. Yup. Yeah, I mean, that's been a great read. Really powerful, really different, and apparently it's ending. I don't know that they're going to have a sequel or anything like that. They haven't announced anything, but yeah, issue 6. Boom, boom. Yeah, look, 1-2 Comic Talk. What's up?
All right, cool, man. That's on your pool list.
Definitely.
Issue 6 of 6. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Oh, man. Let's see.
I'm trying to remember what else I got next week. I mean, there's definitely going to be some Marvel action going for John.
Well, next coming months, I'm totally not on board with any X-Men, not for any reason, just because it's a lot.
Right.
And today I went down there and I got on the King in Black coming out, the Donny Cates series, the Venom. But there's so many books. I just told him I put them all on my pull list. The King in Black Immortal Hulk, King in Black Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of tie-ins that I don't think I'm getting the tie-ins, but I'm just getting all the main King in Black, Doctor Doom, Iron Man.
Kevin mentions there's a new Image comic called Department of Truth by Tinian. So that could be a fun new one if you're looking for a #1, an Image book.
He's good.
There it is.
I like Tinian. You don't hear too many people talk about him, but I've read a few.
Something for the Children is amazing.
Does he write that?
Yeah, he writes that. If I'm mistaken, somebody tell me. But I think Tynan writes something for the Children.
No, I didn't mean to sound like you were. I've never looked into that book. I don't read it, but yeah,
I think it's probably the best Boom Studios book, but it's debatable. I mean, I love Alienated a ton, so everybody's got their favorites. Some people love the Once and Future.
Some people like the Incredible Hulk.
I was saying at Boom Studios, not favorite overall. Like just at one company.
Yes.
Something is Killing the Children is one book that I have not. I know it's from what you guys have told me. It's fantastic. I need to get the damn trade. I was slacking so bad.
I think there's 2 trades now, and they're working on the 3rd right now.
So on a 1 to a 10, John, what do you think, man? It's like, should I get the trades?
I think you should totally, but I mean, I know that you don't like horror as much sometimes. It's going to depend. Like if you like Stranger Things, then you're going to dig that. That's a great comparison as far as like creepy monsters and kids in a small town, and they're trying to stand up to the monsters. It's cool stuff.
All right, cool. Well, I'm sold, man. I'm sold.
One two comic talk says Threshing Place. Do you know what that is?
I don't know. Hulk Threshing Place. All right.
Maybe that'd be. All right, that's a reference for me and the Hulk. I think.
I'm gonna check the burger.
All right.
Man. Yo, man, everyone, man, thank you for hanging up with us right now. This is, this is Coast Comics. I look so white and pale, but I got a second screen going on here. He got backed up a little bit. But we're looking through
where?
We're looking through the comics that are dropping this week. But let's remove this for 1 second.
Transformers vs. Terminator. Is that coming out? I haven't read any Terminator books. And I don't have I don't have a single Transformer book. Not one.
Shit.
Used to. What is? Oh, I do have a few Usagi Yojimbo's 1-2 comic talk. I've just recently picked them up. I think I've got like 10 and 11 and 13 or 12 and 9, and I got some random ones. And I do buy the Ninja Turtle comic books. I don't have it on my pull list. I've just recently started getting into those. I think that's IDW though.
Nicely said, Jeff. We're gonna talk about something that we were discussing off camera through text. Are you a villain or a hero? This is an open invite to anyone that wants to hang out. I mean, it's crazy, man. We talk about comics, and we talk about many topics. And of course, as singing, we're talking about the food list. Of course, right now, comic books. When it comes to comic books, when you read something, do you find yourself as a villain or a hero. So we'll just take it from there. Let's see what the chat has to say. Let's. I'll drop the link to see who wants to jump on, and I'm gonna send it right now. Boom! There it is. So I'll be honest, man. I'm a Batman fan, and I don't know community is all about. I mean, villains is hot. Everyone digs the villain.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the villains have more fun, I think, than the heroes, obviously, right? But at the end of the day, like I don't know, I don't know. That's why it's so hard. Like I think it obviously depends on your personality. I'm sure, but like I'd want to be good, just still a little wild, you know. Yeah, right. It's DJ Links. He said villains have no rules. Like, I mean, I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Cause I mean, we look at all the movies nowadays, and to be completely honest, it's like go back to the DC movies. It's the Joker. Everyone talk about Heath. That was like epic. That's that's a villain. But I look back and I think about Michael Keaton, 1980, man, the first Batman. Who can who can touch that? That was
But
the greatness.
and that came at such a time too. You got to remember, 1989, that Batman came at such a time where it was like not as far as graphics, but as far as like a movie, it was ahead of its time with the comic book style, with as a comic book movie. Like there was no other. And Batman before that had been so old and campy and not serious and just like a bunch of jokes and freaking Batman standing on a buoy with shark repellent and stuff, like that. So like Michael Keaton as it, you go back and you look at it, but for its time, it was just like a first serious and sinister kind of Batman. That was the first time we kind of got to see a bit of like a Dark Knight, as they would say, as Batman. And for the time, I think it was just big and influential.
Oh, you could go back and look at Superman. Superman was like, flying around and
I tried to go back and watch those Superman movies, and I got to be honest, man, like it's hard to watch. I thought.
yeah. Well, I mean, you're more you're a Marvel fan.
I'm a very much a modern fan too. I like the newer stuff, new art styles and things. But yeah, no, for sure, you're right about that. Like if Superman may have been a Marvel movie, it's possible I would have been more into it. But
Nice. Let's see here.
But I don't have anything, just to set the record, I don't have anything against DC whatsoever. I love all comic books. That's why I have some DC on my pull list. I try to support everybody. But for sure, I'm definitely more into Marvel than I am DC. But that could just be because of the Incredible Hulk, because like 75% of my collection is Incredible Hulk. And then from there, it's pretty even as far as the amount of Marvel books I have compared to DC.
I know you're cool, man, with everything. So you're fine, man. You're fine with me. A lot of people may not know you. Be like, yeah, Jeffrey, it's just like whatever, man.
I know, that's why I just want to say, like, it's nothing against DC. It's just my interest typically comes from Marvel stories. Barbarian Kung Fu, man, good to see you. What's going on? T. Ravis Comics, thanks for being here. Two Gun Pedro, pew pew.
All right, right now we're gonna have a first true time. This is the first time ever. Jeffrey, I think uh, this is this means a lot to us. Let's bring in right now on the Jabroni Comics in the house.
How's it going, guys? How's
What's
it going,
going on, man?
Good, man. It's my first live stream ever.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Nice shirt.
I just wanted to try to put a little input in it, because I was just like, you know what? What about the Star Wars? You know what I mean? Because there's a ton of great Jedis that ventured into the dark side to perfect who they are to become the best Jedi. You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good question, you know, whether, you know, heroes or villains, because there's a lot of heroes who have ventured into the dark side to perfect who they are as they are to this day to be a hero. And vice versa, the same thing for a villain. They also sometimes venture off into goodness to understand it.
So
And that's
my
how they
favorite.
know that they are a villain.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up Magneto because like Magneto is probably one of my favorite villains, and there's no fine line for him, right? He's in both spectrums.
Yeah.
Well, and
he's
then
like, you know, like balance, you know, Magneto, the same way he's just balance, either side.
it's kind of like Doctor Doom. Like I mean, Doctor Doom for the majority is just a villain, but every great once in a while he comes out and he like saves the world. You know, helps the Fantastic Four or something to save the world. You know, so
yeah. So, yeah, I just want to, you know, try to put that input in there. It's just, you know, like, it's always, you know, they venture off to both sides, you know, to fully, truly understand, you know.
Well, then you got guys like Thanos. Thanos thinks he's a freaking hero by being this villain. Yeah. So, like, I mean, the outside world, everybody thinks he's this evil guy, but like in his head, he thinks he's doing the best thing for everybody.
The best thing for the universe.
Yeah. Weird stuff, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just wanted to just, you know, throw my little, you know, my 2 cents into the question.
That's cool.
You know,
it's all good.
Want to say hi to y'all guys too, you know, an actual person instead of the live chat.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm definitely, Jeffrey, I'm definitely looking forward to when you come over here, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a great little venture, man, while you're here, dude.
For sure. End of the month, I'll be there. So.
Yeah, man, looking forward to that, dude. Looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll have to get together.
All right, man. Right now, and that is Andre Jabroni Comics. I'm happy to see you here.
Appreciate it, Rod. Yeah, I'm happy to be here with y'all guys, dude.
Yeah, no,
really
thanks,
happy
man.
to be with y'all guys, man.
It's cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, man, I watch y'all videos all the time, man. And first time, you know, I heard, you know, about y'all guys was, you know, through my cousin. That's how I found out about all y'all guys. You know, and I watch tons of his videos, and I see, you know, all the collaborations y'all guys do, you know, and yeah, dude, it's badass, man. It's cool.
No, for sure. I remember like seeing you in like the auctions and stuff like that, and seeing you around.
Yeah.
I was like, Hunter Jabroni has got to be.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. Yeah,
for sure.
Heck yeah, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. Let y'all guys continue your show, man.
For sure, you're gonna have to take me to some comic book shops for sure.
Alrighty, guys. Peace out, man.
Later. Carlito, what is going on, dude? Good to see you. Jess O'Kelly, thanks for being here. Captain Comics, what is going on? Good to see you.
What's going on, gang?
Yeah. So there's actually a preview for this King in Black in this right here, and it looks pretty interesting. So I was talking about all the tie-ins that they got. There's like There's going to be the symbiote Spider-Man. They're doing another Black Cat issue #1, which is going to be a tie-in. The Iron Man, Dr. Doom. We got then the Immortal Hulk, and then there's going to be a Namor, and then there's going to be the tie-ins are in like such random. Maybe they're not random, but they feel like you got the Atlantis attacks. You got what is it? The Union, Spider-Woman, and Black Cat. Like are going to have these supposed like King and Black tie-ins, but I feel like that's just to sell books, maybe in a way. But basically, every Marvel book in the month of December is going to have a nullified variant cover for it.
And you know what? Shout out to Marvel for putting out Chad Boseman.
Yeah, that's cool.
On top of the comics.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little touch. What's going on, Zen? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Alea. What is up?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was looking for it right here.
Ooh. They want to show off his muscles.
Damn.
That's a J.G. Abrams. I have not read that one. Oh, good Lord. How good is it?
They just dropped the 4th issue of that JJ Spider-Man.
They're coming back with a Web of Spider-Man series in like December too, I think I just saw the preview for it in here. And then I don't know if Virgin Vigilante's not here, but I know they got a king size Conan coming up in December, and they're doing a bunch of stuff for it too. So, speaking of which, if you guys haven't checked out Virgin Vigilante's channel, you should go check them out. Him and Stay Puft have been doing some great videos. I just went and looked at it, so I didn't forget what it was. What was
Batman Forever?
Yeah, Batman Forever. That's right. Yes. So if you guys have a chance and haven't checked out, go check them out. Show them some support. But yeah, Captain America #26, the Red Hulk is supposed to be showing up. So
did you guys talk any Ten of Swords? I know that I'm the mutant guy. He's the Hulk guy. He's the Spidey Daredevil guy. But like
no, but I watched your new comic book day review with Alec on it the other day. So that's all that I know about it.
I really loved it. I thought it was really good. But then I'm somebody that's reading a ton of the Hickman universe. So throwing in like a big event that utilizes the whole universe that's at play is like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So right. I'm in. I thought it was at least an 8.5 out of 10, and that was my conservative grade. You know, barring I don't know, maybe the event falls apart and it just becomes complete garbage. But like as the kickoff to a new event using the Hickman universe, I'm in.
Well, and you know, with Marvel, like I don't know about how they've always been, but as of the last couple years, it doesn't feel like they do anything on accident. Like. I kind of feel like every event, the King in Black, all this X-Men stuff, it's all been planned. They don't. Sometimes you read a story and it feels like, boy, they just threw that storyline together like this. I don't think I think they have this big plan, and I think that everything is like trying to tie into each other. And I mean, it probably has to do with like movie and film and cinema relations, so that they can just incorporate everybody into whatever they want to.
It could be some of that, but I do think there is a ton of crossover. I mean, even lately, the hinting that Jeff Lemire, when he ran his Sentry storyline, that is going to play into the King in Black. They're going to bring in the King in Black and the Sentry storyline all together. That's like awesome.
I forgot about it. Hey, good to see you.
You want to say hi to Kate? Sorry, they heard the coast to coast crew and they wanted to say hey.
Good to see you, girls.
You too.
Okay.
All right, you guys go eat and get your popcorn ready.
I'm eating a pickle, Dad.
Adrian, I'm trying to rep my jabroni gear. I got my other jabroni tank top in the laundry, so my TMNT one is getting washed.
Hey, hi there.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Rod, Jeffrey, John, how you guys doing?
Good.
What's going on, dude?
It's great seeing you.
You too, brother. Good to see you, man. Lady Fantastic. Good to see you.
At least Kevin hangs out here, man, because he's so scared to hang out with lame with Frank. I know he can draw, man. I know you could draw a thing or two, but it's all good, brother. It's
I am the worst. I am definitely the worst. So I would probably provide the best amount of laughable content because I'm definitely the worst.
all right. I want to say, thank you so much, man. We got Jeffrey Comahan, the dictionary of anything that has to do with the Hulk, and he's in the house right now. He's in the panel members, and we got right now John Thomas for kids. This guy puts out great content. Yo, he is the man. Every Saturday morning, hit the notification bell. Actually, at times the girls, Kate and Charlie, are like smarter than Johnny Boy. But you gotta stay tuned for that. You gotta check him out. But of course, we got 1-2 Common Talk in the house. What is going on? Thank you for hanging out.
Absolutely.
The Rican, man. I'm about to do a giveaway. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
You just you put Kevin's name and my name and Jeffrey's into the hat, and you just pull one name out. That's all that matters.
Hey, I've only done one giveaway, and it was out of a hat, and John won it. Yes. Varangian Vigilante, what's up, brother?
Yeah, that was back when
I look so damn white. It's not even funny.
Rob Boswell with the $2 super chat.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you. I really do appreciate that, man.
yeah.
Kevin, you been reading any back issues? You've been reading anything that's a little older, or?
I have 3.5 store folios full of books I still have to go through.
Nice.
I was just looking at my pre-order. I have 66 books coming at this point, and that's not including what I have for next week.
Wow.
On average, I've been I got a problem. I'm averaging about 180 books a month now.
Wow. I cut it way down, but I'm reading a bunch of back issue stuff. So I was reading like New Mutants from the like original run, and I'm reading Batman: The Longest Night, and The Long Halloween. And I'm reading Claremont's X-Men. So I'm reading a ton of like older stuff. But yeah, I still get my 6 books or 5 books a week, something like that.
Matter of fact, everything that you guys were saying that you're getting, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting that. And that's why Jeffrey, the Hulk, the Threshing Place, I believe that's a one-shot. So it touches on all kinds of little tidbits of old stuff, and it explains little things that they never talked about.
I'll have to look into that. It's just a one-shot?
That I know of, yeah.
When does it drop?
Only, 2 covers.
It hasn't came out yet?
No, next week.
Oh, sick. Okay. Man, I never even
Same
heard
thing,
of that.
John, like you were saying, Alienated, issue 6 comes out next week. That is finishing the arc. Spurrier is yet to give an answer.
Nice. He might be coy depending on how the story ends,
Well, it's there's been so much interest that there wants to be a second series, but an official word has yet to be said. Believe me when I say I've been working on trying to obtain this individual for an interview. So, yeah.
I love Simon Spurrier's work on Alienated. It's so freaking good. But I also feel like some of my favorite Boom Studios books, I want them to take the plot and do a sequel like in a new location, right? I want to see Alienated with a new alien in a new city with different kids and what's going to happen. I want to see Strange Skies over East Berlin in another time era with another alien landing in another place and what happens to them. I want to see Something's Killing the Children in a different country with Erica trying to deal with a monster and a different. I just want them to take their concepts and just give it a season 2 and give it a season 3 and put it in a new place.
Beauty comic, bro.
I see you, Greg. I see you. I see you in the chat, Greg. I see you. I love Two Gun Pedro. Did Kevin replace Perry since Perry doesn't do comic book content anymore? Burn.
right?
No, I didn't replace Barry.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, there is a lot of cool books coming out next week, and I mean, like I said, there is a lot of books that I've been reading, and yeah, if we're gonna talk Perry, I'm reading Usagi Yojimbo, so next week comes out 13, and there's some big stuff happening, like you said, Jeffrey, in December. There's a lot of, even with the Usagi, there's a new #1, there's a 15. Spinning back to what you were saying with King of Black. Holy shnikes, are they expanding all this? So, and like to answer some of your questions, as far
I feel
as
like it's going to be like you're going to
that,
have X-Men and you're going to have King in Black, and it's going to be like, well, what storyline do you fall into right now?
well, the idea of King in Black is it isn't affecting any one issue. It isn't affecting any one world. It's affecting the Marvel universe. So when you're going in the Marvel universe, you're essentially affecting every title. And if you, which I read Scream, and well, I did up until I'm still waiting on issue 6 to drop. But
yeah, I think I got the first 2 of it.
Well, a lot of that is all water related. So when you see Big Mother coming out of the water, which is now like almost essentially a new Kraken, you get some origin story and all that, which is written by Chapman. You now essentially go, I get why they would throw Namor in there if a dragon was down there too. So that gives a whole mini series of 1 through 5 in that tale.
I mean, yeah. So it's I don't know. Like I said, I went down there because I didn't know I got them all because Venom's leading right into it.
Definitely.
So if you're on Venom, you pretty much have a sense, I think, of what it's going to be about, or at least I feel like I kind of know what I'm expecting, right? A little bit. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of like the Carnageized series, a little bit where they're going and they're getting all these guys, recruiting them for these battles, maybe each issue or something. That's just kind of what I'm sensing. I don't know.
You're absolutely right, Jeffrey. I saw 17 titles at this point, separate titles that are going to be, how you said Carnageized, that are going to be nullified.
No, I like. Yeah, exactly. I was reading. This is the previews book right here, and then after all the King in Black stuff, it goes into all December's previews, and I'm looking at all the variant covers. They've all got a couple of different variant covers, and they've all got a nullified version. So it's going to be like when the Immortal Hulk one came out, the wraparound with the faces separating,
right.
or like when Carnage, the Carnage series came out, and everything had like a Carnageized variant with a little bit of blood splatter. There's going to be a something on it, so it's going to be a big deal. Like whether as far as like there's going to be any type of a speculation value or market on, I don't know. I say if you're trying to speculate on anything, Donny Cates is one of the best places to start at. So
isn't it? Yeah. Totally. I think I've only got 2 books next week, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming out, but yeah. Carlito, what's going on, Carlito?
I might try that Department of Truth book, the Image #1, and that would be my 3rd. But Alienated, there's a part 2 of the Ten of Swords is an X Factor next week, so I'll get X Factor, and then maybe try that Image #1. But that's just 3 books for me next week.
Perfect. Keep it that way.
Hey, if I can, heck yeah, man.
I do recommend Department of Truth. When you start reading into the solicits and figure out what it is, I think you're going to have a lot of fun.
I did read a little bit. It's like conspiracy theory stuff. And
that is all true. So the whole department, the idea is to make you disbelieve these things.
But see, my problem is we're entering an election where a whole cult of people seem to be believing in things that are not true. And I don't know that I want to reinforce that belief system.
That's the idea.
You're not wrong in saying that, John.
Is the tongue-in-cheek aspect of it, I think, is the idea.
It doesn't matter what political side you fall on. There is so much of that going on.
Yeah, there's a whole cult mentality. I just want people to go back to, feeling like,
do a little bit of research on your own and make the judgment that feels right to you.
The fact that we live on a planet where people legitimately believe that the Earth is flat again, like come on, man. Can we at least agree on the basics of the fact that the Earth is
we can see it like from the sky. Yes.
It's all just hilarious. And so then
Well, the one I like, the one I point out is that, I said, hey, so you see that crescent moon? And everyone will say, well, yeah. I say, well, how do you think it got that shape of the round crescent? You do realize it's a
straight flat
shadow.
line. Yeah.
Right. It's a shadow.
It's hilarious.
Christopher, yes, 3 Jokers. Part 2 comes out next week. If anyone's
Rod?
reading that thing, oh my God. Warzone comes out next week. So Batman Joker Warzone comes out next week.
Varangian Vigilante is hilarious.
I know, right? I saw that.
Rod, there's somebody in the chat. Boxes of comics says he's supposed to be in the giveaway. So I don't know.
Oh my God. Rod,
Okay, yeah.
was that like a half a dozen of books? I mean, of packages I saw in your hands?
Yeah. So you guys get to pick which one you want, and then I'll send them out to you. They're all numbered. I think it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So, all right. Holy crap! This is heavy.
And Jess is saying 3 Jokers is going to be. I read issue 1 and I liked issue 1 of 3 Jokers. I had a little bit of an issue with some of the logic and some of the moments, but I thought the issue was one of the best drawn books I'm picking up. I thought that was really good. Issue number 1. It's no Last God as far as beauty on pages, but Last God is on a whole other level because Federici is insane. That guy. Riccardo Federici can draw.
Yeah. Has a very well, would you actually kind of describe it as almost portrait-esque? It has very portrait style, I mean,
it's excessively detailed, like intensely detailed. So there's very little blank space. I think it's just got a real I don't want to say too realistic, but certainly the drawings of people's faces do have a ton of realism to them. But when you're also drawing like hellspawn demons and dragons and beasts and things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's this guy right there?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that guy. Come on. Look at that creature. I don't even know what that is, but that's crazy awesome. And he's ripping some dude's arm off at the same time. that guy down there is like, wait, taking my arm.
I gotta sleep at night, Johnny.
Sorry.
You know what I did? I did see too that I was excited about somewhere in this previous book is I don't think it's till 2021, but they're doing an Alex Ross poster art of all the Immortal Hulk covers.
Wow.
That's definitely something I'm interested in picking up.
Yeah.
I think you, John, right? You're collecting the Alex Ross covers, aren't you?
I only went through issue 25, and then I think at this point I only have 13 down. I sold the top chunk, and I kept the ones I really, really loved.
Yeah.
And because I just was cutting the pull list down, and I'm reading some of it digitally still.
That Alex Ross art, that is what that run like is what. I mean, I definitely have not been around the block for long, but that Alex Ross series of Immortal Hulk covers alone.
He slayed it, yeah.
Right? I think
so many great ones. So many great
the Captain America current one isn't that either, but I mean, like,
well, he's doing all those immortal variants, isn't he? What are they called? Like the timeless variants or something?
Oh yeah, well, I got a few of those.
The Storm one looks unbelievable.
I ordered that one. I had to order them online, and I ordered two of the Immortal Hulk ones because I couldn't get to them. But the thing is, like, they're not like an incentive variant, so like you can find them out there for pretty much cover price. You're gonna pay shipping on them, which is why one guy, you could buy like up to 4 books or something like that. So I bought 2 of them just because it was actually cheaper than in the store, and then you pay the shipping and the camera or whatever. But so they're really cool covers. I even saw somebody selling the whole lot. I think it was like $130 for all 24 of them or something. So if you're one of those kind of collectors, it's an achievable and not. I mean, $124 isn't cheap, but it's not super crazy like Clayton Crane variants on the website or anything.
Very
But
good.
if you have to have that set, you know, that's the way to do it.
I agree.
Very good point from the gentleman right now in the panel. Right now, we have, of course, we have Jeffrey, we have John Collins with kids, we have 1-2 Comic Talk. Right now, we're gonna give out the monthly giveaway. So these boxes only. God, there goes my back once again.
You don't need to keep picking them up. It's all good. We know they're there. We saw it.
All right,
Yeah.
they're numbered 9,
9.
3, 9, 3, 8, 1.
We'll just have the winner shout out a number and we'll see what they get.
5. So you guys, you'll pick whatever package you want. You give me a number, and then we'll take it from there. Holy coconuts, man! That is heavy as hell.
Jabroni
Right.
would say you got to flex it and get off the struggle bus.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, I don't think anyone else jumped on here. So right now we got Jabroni Honda. We got Jess O'Kelly.
Yep, she's
Cross.
in the chat. I saw her.
All right, cool. We got Cross and Comics. We got Gold Gauntlet Comics. Of course, we got John Comics with kids. 1-2 Comic Talk. Nostalgia Junkies. Beer Rocking Comics. DJ Link in the house. And Joe's O'Kelly and Box of Comics. So I'm gonna.
There's one more.
There's one more.
Yeah. Azores Tigers.
Azores Tigers.
Yeah, sorry. Azores Tigers.
I'm just gonna put Tigers here.
That's
Okay.
okay. That works.
Okay, good.
All right.
I think he's in the chat too. At least I saw him earlier.
Yeah, no, that's what I saw. Is he's
Tigers.
But
So-
for those that want to enter next time, you got to just comment on the little community tab post that Rod puts up. That's how you get entered.
Thank you, sir. All right. So, damn. So, I usually shuffle these 3 times or 2 times. What do you think, Jeffrey? Should I just shuffle it this one time and let it be?
shuffle it once to mix it up, and then do it one more time, so twice.
All right, so 2 times. We're gonna shuffle the names.
Lost in Comics, good to see you. Fuchsia, thanks for being here.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do right now. I have never used this little randomizer before, so let's see how this turns out right now. I'm gonna update the wheel. It seems like the names are there.
It's actually pretty cool how it does that.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so we'll randomize it one time, and Jeffrey said the second time, right?
Yes.
All right. So Jeff is calling the rules, man. We'll shuffle one time, and then the second time we'll find the winner. So here we go. Let's do this.
Price is wrong.
All right. Hello.
Are you
All right.
muted, John?
So, all right, right now, 1-2 Comic Talk is the winner. If no one claims the prizes, the prize after this shuffle, then you get it. You get 24 hours, man. So, there it is.
Are you muted, John?
What?
John, I think, is muted.
Sorry, I was muted.
He
Yeah.
has kids, man.
They're making noises. But Kevin's right here. He doesn't need to claim, right? He's already ready. He's right here. That's Kevin. 1-2 Comic Talk. He's right there.
All right, hold on. I think he's like been hanging out with you in the kitchen. All right, wait a minute, man. Let's
And I was gonna wait the full 24 hours too.
He's right here. You don't need to randomize again. You're all done. You don't need to do anything. Kevin won. He just needs to tell you what number.
I think we're spinning it twice.
I gotta spin it twice, man.
Yeah, you gotta spin it. So if the person doesn't claim it, I'm the backup, and I got 24 hours to claim that.
Yeah, you got it.
You're the backup. Okay.
Because we were gonna spin it once to get it going and shuffle it up.
Right.
Second
man, I'm not gonna win. Darn it!
All right.
Nostalgia.
Man, all you gotta do is hit me up on IG or on my email on Hotmail or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not too hard to find, so guys, screenshot that and let me know, man, because the last one I gave away, then they did not claim it, so I had to give it away to someone else.
Just send it to John instead. That's all you did, right? I got a couple.
You know.
The John bots. You gotta watch out for the John bots, man.
Oh, good Lord, man. Oh, what are you working on there?
There he is, the John bots. He's
yo, that is dope, man.
He's in charge. He's in charge of the randomizer. Everybody.
I love it.
All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's see here. Let me kick out of this right ass right now.
Viridians kill me with all the fake stuff. Fake
Yeah.
Fake accounts.
You missed it earlier, Viridian. We shouted you out. We shouted out the show on Friday. Jeffrey did.
Well, because I picked this up, and I don't know if you've seen it, Viridian. I'm sure you probably know about it, but it's got all the king size Conan 50th anniversary stuff in it, some artwork, and when I was looking at it, I was like, "Oh, Viridian!" So that's what made me think about it.
All right. So did I mention villains or heroes?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about villains and heroes. People debated things. I mean, I'm probably more of a hero guy, but I feel like you can't have one without the other. They don't work without the other one.
Absolutely not. You have to have.
I probably end up liking those heroes that are a little acting more like villains, like a Magneto is one of those guys I would probably pick.
But is he a villain? Like, I mean, okay,
he's a hero that acts like a villain sometimes. He's killed a lot of people.
He has, but a lot of the killing that he has done has been fighting for like civil rights for mutants and things like that. So, like, I mean, yeah, sure, you shouldn't be killing anybody, but still, like, a lot of what he's done has been as, you know, trying to set civil rights in motion.
Is he mutant? Is he mutant lives matter?
Yeah, mutant Hitler.
When Rod asked that question, I was having a hard time actually identifying with either one. That's why when I jokingly was saying I'm kind of like an anti-hero and an anti-villain, I mean, I would bounce between that. I guess it's actually kind of true, meaning I would always be asking my own morals the whole time. And I don't know if I would always be doing what would be conventionally considered right. You know what I mean? That's why there's times I think all of us can identify with a Punisher or a Batman or something, or a vigilante, you know, going
a Viridian one.
Right. I'm just going to talk to this person.
my favorite Batman villain has been Two-Face from the beginning because I like the fact that he has this twisted moral compass. He was a good guy turned bad. And there's plenty of great stories where he does the right thing at the end, where he still has that like nugget of goodness in him and he does the right thing. And I find him to be a very compelling anti-hero villain, what have you.
Have you read the Hush storyline?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Is that the one where Two-Face comes back to kind of like save him?
He
start talking about all that. If John had a coin on his hand, when you flip it, what do you want? Heads or tails?
I don't have one, but
if you had a choice,
I like tails.
all right.
Does that sound weird? Sounds weird.
Not to me.
Yeah, so I mean, I tend to sympathize. My favorite villains are the ones that have that ounce of goodness, and my favorite heroes are the ones that maybe have that sliver of darkness in them.
Yeah, that complexity, you know what I mean? Because I think it actually really, really reflects how true people really are. You know, no one is really all good. And times when we think of evil, when we start learning a little more depth about almost anybody, we start going, okay, this kind of explains some things.
Absolutely.
Steve Rogers, they make him out to be pretty perfect.
Well, I think the great part about the way they've written him over the years is you have those storylines where he's on the wrong, he's an outlaw and he's being hunted and he's on the wrong side of the law. And Steve Rogers is not just a purely like follow the rules American. He is definitely somebody who, in Winter Soldier, he sees something going wrong. He's not just going to stand by and be, even if everybody tells him like, no, you should be. That like this is the right thing to do. If he disagrees, he's going to plant himself in the way and be the one person standing for.
No, for sure. Like his moral compass is like as straight up and down as it gets. I guess that's what I meant to say. I don't know what. I mean, because it came out as
during the Vietnam era, there were times when Steve Rogers was like, "I don't want to be Captain America anymore. I don't necessarily believe in what this is, and I'm going to be some." And so he became Nomad, and he had all these other. There were definitely times in history when Cap disagreed with what the country was doing, and went a different way. So it's hard to like consider him a purely one or the other symbol because he's not really liberal or conservative. He's just has a hardcore, like Jeff was saying, a hardcore moral compass.
Yeah, hardcore. No, he is. That's the thing. Like when I'm thinking of like the Incredible Hulk, like he always wants to do the right thing, but at the end of the day, he just wants to be left alone, and he's going to do whatever it takes to get the stuff out of the way. If he has to smash a few buildings or break a few fingers or whatever, he's going to do it. Like Steve Rogers, he would not do those kinds of things. Like he would do what is right. If you needed help, he's going to help you. He would, he welcomes everybody and everything. Like just things like that is where you get like. Like you're talking about maybe like Dr. Doom earlier, where every once in a while he's got a good moral compass. Sometimes he's a little crazy and psychotic. Well, Tony Stark, like his moral compass is definitely not like of high standing, but yet he turns out to be one of the best superheroes.
Did you? I mean, one of my favorite sequences in I think it was Civil War, the original, not Civil War II. Yeah, Civil War, because Cap is in the sewers. He's hiding out with a whole crew of guys, and Punisher is on his team. Punisher is on Captain America's team, and their moral compasses are very strict, but also very disparate, right? And they bring in these criminals that they've captured, these bad guys, and Punisher just mows them all down. Punisher just like shoots all these guys, and Cap has to like stop him and beats him, and then he doesn't understand why Punisher won't fight back. And Punisher's like, "You're the all-American ideal. You're not a bad guy. I won't fight you. I'm not going to fight you." And then Cap is like beating the stuffing out of this guy and realizing maybe I'm on the wrong side of this in some way, because if I've partnered myself with this Punisher guy, maybe I'm wrong somewhere. Maybe, this might not necessarily be the best ally for me.
Kind of reminds me of like Ghost Rider, but like that reminds me they are coming out with a new Ghost Rider series in December also. Ghost Rider, like he'll go out and he'll kill somebody, but it's like are you a bad person? You know, and he'll kill you. Like, so how do you clarify things like that?
It's weird because Ghost Rider is so dark that I would not touch it, and I've
Ghost Rider is pretty badass. He is.
well, it is what it is. But I've read a couple of issues. And I'm just like, nope, not my alley. So I'll leave it alone. And I gave all my Ghost Rider books to my buddy right down the neighborhood, and I was like, I can't touch this. This
Can't touch it.
I'm a punk. I have to say, I'm a punk.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't see what I love you.
Honest, man. I'm a punk when it comes to Ghost Rider.
I look at Ghost Rider. I like Ghost Rider myself, and the way I look at Ghost Rider is it's a spiritual version of Judge Dredd. They're both judge, executioners, and they, what I mean. But the one's in one realm and one's in another, and I see them similar, very similar, and how they act and how they make their decisions.
Totally.
This one is very, as Rod put it, dark in comparison.
Definitely.
I haven't read any Judge Dredd. I've seen like the old school movie, but yeah, so I can't really say. But yeah, no, that's right. That's kind of like Ghost Rider is obviously just the spirit of vengeance. That's what they call it.
All right, Ron, I got to bounce, buddy.
All right, John, man. Go
guys,
man.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, take it easy. Good to see you, John.
John, comics for kids. Do yourself a favor right now. And all you got to do is just search on Google or in YouTube and search for John Comics for Kids. I don't have his link in the description below. My apologies.
I'm going live in 2 hours, too. So if people want to hear about movie talk, a couple
Time
hours,
travel.
We'll be live.
Here it is.
Time travel in movies.
Time travel comedies and time travel emotional romance dramas, and then movies that we got to ask ourselves: is that a time travel movie or not? We're gonna have a lot of fun time travel talk. So, 8:00 my time, 11:00 Eastern. Boom.
If not, you can Google it too.
On your channel, Johnny Boy.
My channel.
All right, there it is, man. There it is right now, man. Hang out with John Comics for Kids on his channel. Man, don't miss it. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm going to try my best to stay awake. I'm going to hang out with him, too. Not want to hang out. I'm going to watch the show.
All right, guys.
Later, John. Good to see you.
We'll see you later.
All right. With that being said, man, we're still hanging out with my homies, man, Jeff.
Yeah. We got Apex Comics in the chat. Good to see you, Apex. Thanks for stopping by. Beta Ray Cosby, thanks for being here. Lost in Comics. Good to see you, Lost in Comics.
Lost in Comics in the house. What is going on? I'll drop the link for these fine gentlemen. I trust these guys. They want to jump on here and just hang out with us. Let's have some fun.
So yeah, like I said, I'm still playing catch up. And Rod, like you, when I got my pre-order got a little larger than I thought. So I'm still trying to play catch up to you guys.
Yo, I still pre-order, Kevin. It's crazy, man. It's like it's downsized a lot. Like
Good.
Certain books that I really, really want to read, especially Daredevil, it's in my pre-order. And I'm just like, I want to read that one so bad. I'm just like, well, I got the tracking number. I'll wait for it.
Did you get Stillwater? Speaking of, Chip.
Yeah, I gotta have not read it. I heard the reviews are like this. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think about it?
Well, you know me. I read so much. I have difficulty finding much I don't like. But I've been looking forward to this book for so long, and it is exactly what I hoped for. It's really interesting. It's really dynamic. Um, yeah, and it allows Chip to go ahead and do his own thing. You know, I was making this comment earlier, and I don't know if a lot of people realize that Image Comics is almost something a lot of people aspire to, even if you are a writer or an artist for Marvel or DC, because they find Image to be liberating. And then if you're writing for an independent book, Image is kind of like at the top of the chain. So yeah, I found that, you know, with Chip and Tinian, you know, writing these books, this is something that they've been wanting to do. These are their babies. So yeah, I'm digging this stuff. And like I said, Department of Truth comes out next week, so highly recommend that one too.
Oh man, I got that one on my pull list. So you know, what you see, I'm looking forward to it. Um,
Can't wait.
Got the whole community here hanging out with us right now. Hashtag it. Super 8 veteran Cosby. Thank you for doing that. Thank you so much for doing that. We're a little over an hour right now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Well, you know that, Rod, I want to say that question that you posed, you know, I think that went even beyond just someone thinking about what they would want to be as a hero or a villain, or how I think it's more of how do you identify yourself? And I think that's what confused me, as I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it totally depends on like one's personality, obviously, right?
I mean, that was a heavy question there, Rod. I was like, wow, that hurts.
Well, you know, maybe I came at it, you know, it was the wrong way. I dropped the question, you know.
No, I understood it and thought it was really awesome. I mean, it's an insightful thing, and it makes you sit there and look at yourself going, wow, you know, I never thought of it that way.
Well, you know, it's one of those things, you know. We just, at the last minute, I'll be completely honest. I text Jeff and I was like, heroes, villains, and we was just like, the hell with that. Let's go with it. And that's why we went with it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh man. Nation forever, of course, man.
Absolutely.
You know what, Chris and Oscar, man, it would never be forgotten, man. Right back there, man.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, I think 616 is still running the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 110, the special that Jabroni had a hand in. So I bought the whole set myself. I'm
Wow.
looking forward to it. Just, you know what I mean? That, to me, that was the best way to pay homage. You know what I mean? Everyone found their way, and I was like, you know, I think I'm a big Turtle fan. I've never told a lot of people, I don't talk about it much, but I have so much Turtle stuff, it would probably blow your guys' mind. And I think I said it once or twice. Deroni was my way of going, there's the guy who's standing up for me. I'll be silent off to the side, but there's the guy who's standing up for me. So, yeah, I had to get the set. That's my way.
It's crazy because I was texting in front of mine. I see like a lot more people right now in the community are doing so much more now in Turtles. I'm just like blown away. Whether it's because of Edwin, but whatever the case may be, you know, it's like I see more turtles everywhere now, and it makes me so happy. I'll be honest with you, man. It makes me so happy.
Nah, for sure, absolutely.
To see see the community doing like content videos, well, not videos, more edit videos when it comes to turtles. No,
Yeah, I agree. Ninja Turtles. I had to post some. My fat head's always in the way, but I put some. I don't have much, but I got a little bit right there.
yeah, you gotta post stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone has a killer beast, man.
So yeah, can you hear him? Ah, Jesus, he's a beast, man. He's like 120-pound freaking monster.
Whoa.
Well, you need a small dog like mine.
Oh man, small dog. Small dogs just sit there. My dog, at least he tries to scare people.
Whoa! Are we talking about dog banner right now? My dog will beat your ass.
What?
Don't talk about my dog will sit there all day, won't do nothing. My dog she will kill you, man. Don't talk about a small dog.
Oh man, I've had my ankles bitten by a few of those things.
Fire right out, lock and loaded. Yeah, Jeffrey, take it. Don't crap on Carmella, man. Carmella will kill you, man.
Carmella is a tasty treat.
Boom.
If you were to ask Carmella, she thinks she's a 120-pound dog. That's why she's. She doesn't know her own size. Is what it is.
Yeah, turtles. Good old Ninja Turtles.
Let's see here. That range. Monday, Thursday. Turtles will always cool.
Can't agree with you more, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
Enough said when it comes to that. Here, lots of comments. There it is, Rod.
I've increased mine
TNT.
big time too. So
Makes me happy and feel closer. Yeah. I'm with you there, Oscar and Chris.
absolutely. 100%.
Actually, when we're talking about catching up, it was just about 2.5 hours ago. I was closing my retail incentive of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Annual 1. So, yeah, I mean, I'm picking up so much turtle stuff. And that's another one that comes out next week. TMNT Raphael. So that's the start of all those one-shots that are coming out. That also comes out next week.
Yeah. And actually, there was something. Yeah, that's on my pull list. It's a bunch of stories. His best stories of Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
I got that one, and I want to share that. We didn't do it throughout earlier throughout the show. But yeah, man, I'm going to get that book for sure.
Yeah, it looks good. And like I said, I believe they're doing it. Yeah, they are doing it with every single one of the turtles. So that should be interesting.
Oh, sir, they're doing all the turtles. The turtles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, and I think I don't think the next one will drop as a month. I think it'll be almost the second month, but they are trying to do it monthly. But that and The Last Ronin, they've all had touch-ups. That's why they've been kind of holding back a little bit. The art, it wasn't meeting expectations.
Sweet. Man, we went an hour and 24 minutes right now, man. Everyone in the chat, everyone in the comic book community, everyone in pop culture, whatever the case may be, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out right now with us right now. I'm your boy Rod and Rican. We have the dictionary when it comes to Hulk. He is Jeffrey, my homie. From the very beginning, he is my man. He's been there since day one. He got me on to doing. I guess I say every time, man. He got me doing live. And right now we got 1-2 Comic Talk.
Yeah.
The guy has been he there's no words for this guy. This guy does fantastic interviews. He reaches out to everybody when it comes to creating a comic or writing a comic. That's what he does. He is the man. Yo, 1-2 comic talk. Yo, so I'll leave it right now to you guys. And with that being said, let's go to Jeffrey. Boom.
Boom. He says, "What's going on?
What you got going on your channel? Let the people know."
I mean, nothing crazy. Yeah, I put out some videos. If you want to watch what books I've been buying, usually it's just like back issue stuff that you don't see anybody else picking up because I just buy weird stuff sometimes. That's about it. I'm here every Saturday with Rod. Sometimes we hang out on Sundays. I'm actually with him most Sundays. Last Sunday, he had a lot of people on for the invasion. So I didn't want to take any time away from our great buddies across the pond, but hopefully we'll be back tomorrow in business. And other than that, that's about it. I got a couple of videos to make this week, but my videos are like 5 minutes long. So I'm definitely not like, if you're looking for crazy content, you're probably not going to find it with me. Just a little bit here and there.
All right. Well said. Well said. That is my friend right now, man. That is the Hulk Master, Jeffrey, in the house, man. We're gonna jump into Kevin, and then we're gonna hang out a few seconds right now. Someone wants to jump on and mention a few words, but right now, 1-2 comic talk. Let the freaking people know, man.
Hey, my name's Kevin, and I'm one half of 1-2 Comic Talk. And yes, we are pretty much known for doing every Saturday Artist Alley. And we have one more scheduled at this point, which is the artist for Ludocrats. Yes, we have the artist for Ludocrats, and if you're reading it, you know that Kieran Gillen writes that story. So don't be surprised if Kieran all of a sudden shows up during the show next Saturday.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice. Very nice.
Well said. That's what you consider a cliffhanger, man. Stay tuned to 1-2 Comic Talk. With that being said,
Warhammer. Kieran Gillen is writing this story coming out called Warhammer.
No, right now, man, we got the Hound of Jabroni comic. The Hound of Jabroni wanna jump on and say a few words, man. What is going on, Honda?
Oh yeah. No, guys, how's it going, man? How's it going, Kevin?
Wow.
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you, man. Appreciate all the kind words, man, you said for my cousin, dude. Appreciate it, man. And I just wanted just to come on again, and because I've seen everybody in the live chat what they're saying about my cousin, man, and it's just touching my heart. So I just wanted to come in and just tell everybody, thank you all y'all guys that supported my cousin Edwin, the comic Jabroni, especially Rod, Jeffrey. I do have an idea. I think I messaged you already about it, Rod. And I've also reached out to Keep It Thorough. I do want to make a live show, and it's going to be basically a thank you to you guys for the live auction y'all had, the donations, everything y'all guys did. And and I just wanted to personally thank y'all guys on the show I want to start. And I want to invite everybody that's held a auction for Edwin during that time, and I want to bring them all on the show. And I just want to personally thank y'all guys, and just have a little, just talk a little bit about Edwin. I want to know how the first time y'all guys met Edwin, your first collaboration, how did it go? Just stuff like that. Just had y'all guys met Edwin, and you know the impact he made on y'all guys.
Hey,
So,
whenever all you gotta do is hit me up.
yeah,
And,
definitely, man, definitely, yeah, man. I've been wanting to tell y'all guys about that. It's been in my head for like the past month, and something I want to do for Edwin. Something for him. So,
Yeah, for sure.
and the whole reason, guys, why I actually did start my channel, because my cousin Edwin, we talk a lot. He was the person I went to for information and knowledge for comics. That was the person I went to, and now he's gone, and I just sometimes I feel lost, in this comic book world because it's all new to me. So, but a lot of y'all guys have reached out to me, and personally, told me if I need any help on anything, to contact y'all guys, and I really appreciate that. I really do, big time, man. It means a lot. It really does. So,
Yeah, the invite you too, brother. It's always
I
open.
will tell you this. All right, we're gonna take this in a good way.
yeah.
And when I did his first show myself with Perry, and I was honored to hang out with him on my show for the last one. And now you're here hanging out with me.
Yeah,
and,
man, I feel very honored, guys. Like, I feel very honored, man.
No, the honor is mine. It's like
yeah, he loved you a lot, Rod. Trust me, my cousin loved you a lot, dude. But it's something,
had a lot of positive impact on all of us, and like I was talking about earlier,
dude,
he allowed me to be able to express that, just because again, there was things that I held in, in the sense of how we could express ourselves in the comic community. So because we're always feared of being judged. But here he was saying, "I'm a turtle dude."
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. My cousin was a huge Ninja Turtles fans. Ever since we were kids, he was a huge Turtle fans, man. Heck yeah, man. But yeah, dude, it's just I'll reach out to you, Rod, about that, and I still I got to reach out to several other guys that I know that held an auction for him too. And I want to try to bring them in on that so we can all just get together and just talk about comics, talk about Edwin. And, yeah, you know what I mean? We'll just go from there. Whatever. It could be random stuff she start talking about.
I love that idea, dude. I really do.
Yeah, man. Like, the whole reason I started my YouTube channel, was, because of him. He told me several times, he was just like, hey, cuz, just start a YouTube channel, man. Just try it out, see how it goes, and that's why I created, and to make in honor of him. So that's why I just I grabbed the nerve and it's like, all right, man, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, and try to keep the Jabroni Nation going, But
yeah.
But yeah, thanks guys, man. But I appreciate you guys allowing me to come on the show. It was very exciting for me, guys. My first live stream, I was very nervous, but I was like, what, guys, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna regret it if I don't hop on this live stream.
It happens. It'll get easier the more you do it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Edwin,
thank you guys.
I drank Edwin so hard to do a live show, and he finally did it. And it was hot garbage. And you go watch that on one of my
What?
It was hot garbage. And Perry jumped on there too, but it won't be hot garbage now, man, because
Yeah.
You are the Honda Jabroni, man. And
Yeah. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward to appearing on some of the shows with y'all guys, maybe doing some collaborations, man. Y'all guys willing to want to do that? I would love to do that with y'all guys, I'd love to do it.
yes.
Are you on Instagram? You're not, are you?
Yeah, I do. I do have Instagram, but it's under a different name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't created a Honda Jabroni Instagram yet. I'm still in the process of doing that. So
That's cool. No, yeah, I think a lot of us talk on Instagram sometimes. So it's just an easy way to be like, hey, man, you want to do a video or something, hit somebody up.
Apex.
appreciate that Apex comments. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But anybody, if your guys would, love to subscribe to my channel, I am new to the comic game. I only have like a year experience, so I'm still learning. Every day I'm learning. I watch everybody's videos, so I'm just trying to gain knowledge every single day and, get on y'all guys' level.
Yeah. Make it easy.
No, man, the level is, us.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a level right now, man. We're hanging out.
There's no right or wrong way.
Heck yeah, man. It makes me very happy and proud, dude, to be hanging out with y'all guys, man. Really am. Yeah. Heck yeah.
All right, man. With that being said, let's end the show. I was gonna
comics. What's going on, man? Good to see you. I shouted you out already. I just saying.
Awesome.
Troublemaker. Good to see you, Troublemaker Comics.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody for being here today. We appreciate all your support. Hey, how long we've been? You always say we've been going on for a year. I think we're close to like 2 years now.
Probably 2 years, Jeff. Probably 2 years.
But yeah, thank you everybody. We appreciate you spending your Saturday.
Well, let's see. We got Lawson Comics in the house. I'm gonna drop the link to see if he wants to.
I think he's busy. He said earlier that he was taking care of the baby. Watching.
Yeah. You're completely right.
Yeah, definitely Lawson Comics. I would definitely hit y'all guys up, and I'm looking really forward to meeting y'all guys in person, man, and going on some comic book hunts, dude.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's cool to hang out. It's hard,
Yeah. So, anything else you got there, Ron?
Good.
Yeah, I don't really have any much. Just I'm gonna be dropping a new video here soon. I'm a big horror fan, guys. My favorite horror villain is Michael Myers, man.
Everyone hated that stuff, man. He was not into no horror stuff. You're the opposite.
Yeah, but dude, I actually let me see if I can grab it real quick.
Now, my son and I, we like horror. Mostly my son is a big horror fan, but yeah, I like horror.
What's up, dudes talking comics? I'm not a big horror fan. Not really.
I actually got a hold of these, man. These are really, really hard to get a hold of, man. And it is Halloween 2, issue number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've been in a search for these things. I've actually been hitting up different comic book stores and a couple people in the YouTube community, and nobody I found so far that had them. They have them online. Don't get me wrong. For that copy that I got, the cheapest one that I saw online, I think it was $90.
Yeah.
For that issue. and and the prices were just going up. And but I actually got a good deal, man. I found it in a comic book store here in San Antonio. It's called Heroes and Fantasies. And I actually got it for a good deal for only $25, dude.
Hey.
Man,
Nice.
people asking you, big
Nothing wrong with the deal.
He said, what is the name of Honda?
Oh, the name is Honda Jabroni Comics.
What's up, Gino?
Yeah, just Honda Jabroni, one word, and to be comics. I had quite a few people who tried looking it up, and they had a hard time finding it. It was just because you got to put the Honda Jabroni, one word, and then comics.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't want anybody to find little channels. So
Yeah,
they make it. It's really hard if you don't have like a bunch of subscribers to find a small channel.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's stupid.
Yeah.
You can type the name in perfectly, and you're gonna have to scroll through 500 little things before you find.
Yeah, definitely, man. I had my mom calling me, my sisters are like, man, I can't find you on there. But alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man.
All right, we're all gonna sign off right now.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it right now, man.
It's dinner time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm your host,
Yeah.
man. I'm your host, Father Rican. Stay tuned tomorrow for the shout out show. With that being said, Jeffrey, I don't know if you're gonna be hanging out with me tomorrow.
It is Sunday. I mean, what time are the football games?
4 o'clock Eastern
4 o'clock.
time.
Oh yeah,
Love
1
you, sir,
o'clock.
Jeffrey.
Yeah. That's right.
See it, brother. Have to get the purple one, man.
I know. I got the gray and the black, and then
Yeah.
I got the green turtles one, and then the other.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, Jeffrey, anything else you want to mention about your channel before we jump into what do comic talk?
No, I'm good.
All right, man. Yeah.
Make sure everyone hit that like. Make sure you subscribe, and if you can, share it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, subscribe to everybody, guys. Subscribe.
Of course, right now we have the Honda Jabroni, man. He's in the house for the first time ever. This is the first appearance of Honda Jabroni in the house, man. You want to say a few words to the community before we end the show?
I mean, I just, thank you, to everybody that's already have subscribed to my channel. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, the comments I have gotten already, and the personal messages I got from my Instagram from a lot of the comic community. I appreciate that, guys. Really do appreciate it, and we'll be dropping a new video here soon, probably the next couple of days. It's going to be a little bit talked about my Michael Myers pickups I got.
Nice.
Awesome.
And going to go into a little bit of a depth of why he kills.
All right.
Like it.
Right to the bottom line. He's going to get it right. All right. Pretty cool, man. With that being said, thank you everyone for hanging out on Coast to Coast Comics. I'm your host, Ron the Rican, the Fedora Rican. Good night. Don't go nowhere, guys.
Peace out, guys.